everybody. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's Brad here, Wild Boys Brewery. Today is Sunday afternoon, and I'm doing my starter for my Heady topper. I'm getting this Conan yeast kicking back in so it can go for about 24 hours on the stir plate, 18, 24 hours, something like that. If you'll remember, I collected a bunch of it, and I'll just go ahead and show you. I put all that in the fridge, and you can see there's 3 more jars left in there. I haven't decanted the liquid off of those because I'm just leaving it on there. And then this is one of them that I decanted all the liquid off of, and you can see I've just got that little bit on the bottom, and I'm just going to leave that little bit in there to break it loose. And then basically got a 2-liter starter going on. Just have started heating us up. And then of course it's going in my ginormous flask, my 5-liter starter flask. And that's pretty much it for tonight. And I will come back tomorrow after this runs for 18-24 hours. I'll be ready to pitch into my ward after I get my brew day done, and I'll come back when I get my brew day going tomorrow. So we'll see you on Monday morning, which will be Wednesday for you guys, probably Tuesday night. Okay, we just did our 90-minute drop of Apollo, 1 ounce. Got a nice little roll and boil going on, and we'll let this go for an hour, and then we'll do our other drops. And just so you know, this is not the official Heady topper version that's floating around on the internet. This is the Pooka style version. I am not using a hop shot because I do not have access to them locally, and I just haven't bought any. So what I'm doing is a 1 ounce Apollo drop at 90, and then I'm doing some drops at 30, and then flame out. The one floating around on the internet, the recipe for Heady topper, uses a hop shot at 90, and then just everything else late. So if you want to do the internet version that's been released for Heady topper, you'll have to look that one up. This one's pretty close. I got real close with it last time using instead of Apollo, I used pine fruit, and instead of Conan yeast, I used West Coast IPA. Supposed to be Green Flash Brewing's house strain. You can get it you'll probably be able to get it again here in a couple months. It comes out in the winter time. Signature series from Yeast. Okay, and here's the next morning. Well, right around lunchtime, about 11 or so. The Heady topper is there in the middle. It is puking out. And you can see we got a nice little thump going on. So despite much aggravation on the brew day, had to readjust the grain mill about 10,000 times to get it to where it wouldn't jam up. Pearl malt is quite a bit bigger than Canadian malting 2-row pale malt is. So my grain mill kept jamming up, and I was trying to get it to where it would be the finest crush without jamming up, so I just have to keep grinding, reset it, try to grind a little more, reset it. Finally, the pearl malt, well, the Canadian malt will grind at 0.028, but I had to set the gap to 0.032 to get the pearl malt to pass through it without jamming up. So that was a pretty big pain in the ass, and it added almost a damn whole extra hour on my brew day. So that was aggravating. Couldn't find my damn faucet adapter. The probe on my digital thermometer took a shit. Had to run out to Walmart while the grains were mashing to get another one of those. Didn't get wet or anything. I don't know what the hell happened to it. It just crapped out. Then the new thermometer was a piece of fucking shit. It was actually a good brand. It's a Taylor. It's the same thing. I've got my waterproof one over there, but it defaults to 212 when you turn it on. And there's no way to turn the alarm off on it unless you cut the whole damn thing off. So then when you turn it back on, it just defaults back to 212. So I like to leave it in the brew pot to monitor. I'll put it in there and then set it on like 211. So if I'm doing something, I'll know when it's getting ready to come to a boil, so I'll be there for the hot break. Well, that one, you can't do that because there's no way to silence the alarm unless you just want to stand and listen to it beep the whole time you're brewing, which nobody's going to listen to that. On the bright side, though, I, however, did put the probe on the new one into the old thermometer, and it works. So the probe is the problem on the other one, so I'm happy about that. Yesterday was the brew day from hell. I didn't hit my numbers. I was supposed to hit 1082. I got 1079, which is pretty close. Considering all the trouble I had with my grain mill, I'm glad I even got that close. Which was not that good, but it was still pretty close. So this better be a damn good beer after all the pain in the ass it was to brew yesterday. But I'm going to rack over the Alpha King to keg today, start force carving it up. The red IPA, I'm going to rack it into secondary today and put it on the dry hop, and then go ahead and dry hop it for a week, and then carb it up and then get it shipped out for the international round. I think my next brew day is going to be a Christmas beer. It's a oatmeal raisin bourbon cookie brown. So we'll see how that turns out. So hopefully that brew day will go a little more swimmingly than the Heady Topper Part 2 brew day did, which was a pure pain in the ass. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys having a good week. I will check you out next week, and happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers.